What is going on, everybody? And in this video, we'll be taking a look at the first mission you have to do in the VIP contract. Now, this is after you go into the FIB building and all that and grab the hard drive there. Then the girl will contact you and you'll be able to start doing the other missions. So this is going to be the Nightlife Leak. Anyway, let's jump right into this. So upon arriving outside, you will notice that Franklin will end up calling you. You'll talk to him for a minute, and then Amani's going to call you, which is going to be the hacker girl as well. And she's going to be telling you got to go in there and grab the tape and all that stuff because it's old and all that, so you got to go grab the actual thing in order to help find out who was actually in there when Dr. Dre's phone was stolen, all that good stuff. So once all that's done, then you'll have the little waypoint on your map to go to the nightclub. Now, do keep in mind there's a couple of different locations for the nightclub here. I know one of them's over by the entrance over here as well. I think it's like right over here by this like underpass. It's pretty close by to where this actual office is. But nonetheless, all the nightclubs have the exact same layout, so there's nothing different there. The other thing I noticed after doing this for a little bit is Amani's going to text you right here telling you that you could do it Franklin's way or do the way that she wants you to do it, which you can grab the minivan there looking like a cleaners once you take the minivan and lose the cops, which, by the way, you can also call Lester and lose the cops with. At least I got cops whenever I took it. You can go over there and grab the van. You can go in there silently. Now, the funny thing about this is the van is over here. Normally, as you notice, that's where it has spawned. Even if the location's here, that's where it's spawned at least, so it's kind of close by. So now I'm at the entrance of the nightclub. Like I mentioned before, there's a couple locations that these can be at. Luckily, they are exactly the same inside. There's no difference there. Now, I did not grab the minivan and grab the, cleaning clothes and all that because, to be 100% honest, I don't think there is a reason to because it doesn't really do much of a difference, at least what I noticed, and I'll explain why when grabbing the tape in that room. So once you guys actually arrive inside of the nightclub here, you got to locate the security tape, and the enemies will pretty much, spot you if you're in their cone of vision too long. You can't actually, take them out or anything like that, because if you do, even with a suppressed weapon, they will find you. You'll see enemies will also be alerted if you use unsilenced weapons. So you pretty much got to just come in here and do your best to be silent, all that. So this is the route that I go every single time. Now, like I said, I did run the actual cleaning clothes a couple of times, and I don't see a point of doing it at all. So I'm right by that dude. That person doesn't see you, and I originally thought this door that this guy was like right here. Turns out he's actually upstairs. So come out the door here, immediately take a right and run right by these dudes here with the cone of vision. It doesn't actually matter because they will not see you, and then immediately take a left here. Now, if you have the cleaning clothes on, you can sweep right here for absolutely no reason at all, but make sure you guys get in this room before that little cone right behind me there shows up. Now, they can't see you through the door, obviously, but he does walk right up, so when he's actually turned that direction, you come in and turn in here. Now, when it comes to this room, this is where the tape is going to be every single time. You guys will see there's one guy there looking at the clipboard, and the other guy is pretty much looking right where the tape is. And you're probably wondering, can I actually grab the tape? Well, if you have the cleaning outfit on, most people will be like, well, I could probably grab the tape. He won't notice me. Well, it turns out that actually doesn't matter. Now, I have tried a lot of different ways in this. I have tried knocking him out with a pistol. Obviously, it doesn't work. The other guy gets alerted. I've tried using the stun gun on him. They get alerted as well. So no matter what you do, that guy in the corner there in that blue jacket is going to see you every single time. So the second you go over there and grab that tape, they will shoot at you. Now, I'll show this right now. And I did try the cleaning outfit as well. The little suspicion thing went all the way up in like a split second. So once you grab the tape here, you will notice that the guy right there is going to immediately see you. So there's really nothing you can do. Then the other guy will start shooting at you as well. So you will have to fight your way out of here. So I'm not going to lie, I originally thought this was going to be kind of hard to get out of here, but to be honest, everybody, it really isn't. So there's going to be enemies over here. Obviously, this dude has a shotgun, so watch out for him. You walk right to the door there. He could be standing there. He can also be on the other side, back over there by like that doorway. So make sure you have your snacks ready and all that good stuff. There's going to be a good amount of enemies out here as well. There's going to be a guy down there every single time. There's also going to be a guy on the banister over there, if I can actually, hit that. And there's also going to be a guy up there as well every single time. And then there's going to be people who are scared. So take these dudes out quickly. Now, depending on how this actually flows for you, you might also have an enemy right here by this cleaning stand as well. So do keep an eye out for them as well, and because they'll sometimes just pop up out of nowhere. Once those guys are taken down, you jump down here after that, immediately take a left and head on out. Now, before you come out of this door, I noticed there could be enemies literally standing right on that little corner way. So if I open the door, you will see him right there, and he doesn't show up on the map every time. I've also seen two guys standing there, so do keep an eye out for them. They definitely can surprise you a little bit. Pull out one of your favorite ARs here and take out these other enemies, and then you can be on your way out of here. To be honest, I thought this was going to be a lot harder than this. It's actually very, very simple. The enemies really aren't too bad. I tried so many different ways to do this silently, and it seems like nothing works unless I'm doing something wrong. But no matter what I do, that dude in that blue jacket always sees me. Once you guys arrive outside, there'll be a ton of enemies trying to kill you in these two cars, so I recommend having your car nearby. Obviously, having the Mark II or something would probably be very, very good for this. But I'm going to be driving the new car here because I really do like this thing. All you got to do is go back to your agency and deliver the tape, and that will complete this mission. Once you guys pull up to your agency, all you got to do is run inside, and that will complete this. The enemies will continue to follow you, but do not worry too much about them because they eventually pull away there. Okay, so now that the nightclub mission is completed, now we're going to take a look at the Marina, which is part 2 of the Nightlife Leak. Arriving outside on this mission, you guys would then get called by Franklin and Amani again. They're going to tell you to go to the Puerto del Sol Marina, which I probably destroyed that. But you're going to want to go over there, and then it will prompt you to look for a boat. Now, arriving to the marina, it's going to prompt you to look for a green Lapidary Toro, which is going to be on pretty much any of this area here. So what I recommend doing, it might be a little easier to use a Mark II or something like that. Before me, coming to the left, you guys will see the boat you were looking for is that one right there. You're then going to want to get into it and drive out of the marina. Once you guys get in the boat, Franklin and Amani will talk to you about going over to the super yacht to grab the evidence there, and you'll notice that it will have the location of it on the GPS right here. Now, I also had the location over here a couple of times as well, so I guess it kind of depends where it wants to give you on this run. Once you arrive here and board the yacht, you'll notice that it'll give you a prompt saying there's enemies everywhere, and they have the cones of vision and all that, similar to the nightclub mission that we just did recently. And, well, I must say, you could probably do this, silently if you would want, but to be honest, I find these missions easier just to go in and actually complete them, because once you guys approach this area over here, you have to enter the main cabin, which the door is always going to be locked here. So once you get over here, it'll say locked. Then you have to go up to the bridge and unlock the main cabin door to proceed. The second you guys walk up here and you get anywhere close to this guy right here, it will immediately prompt it and they will start attacking you, and you pretty much don't have a choice to take them all out. The enemies really aren't hard to take down. It's more of the fact of just being a little careful when doing it, because sometimes up on this top deck, they are literally everywhere, and they can sometimes mow you down up here. Some of the guys also have shotguns, so do watch out for that. But like I said, this really isn't too bad overall. I actually find these missions pretty enjoyable so far, and I'm actually glad Rockstar did it this way. So once the enemies are taken down, you head over to the bridge and enter it. There's always going to be an enemy in here as well, immediately waiting to shoot you. There he is right there, and sometimes he will immediately start shooting you when you spawn in, and that could definitely be a problem. When it comes to unlocking the doors, I noticed for me, doing this a couple of times to test it out, the unlocking the door thing is always on the left side of this over here. So just come over here, and you'll see a little prompt at the bottom right over there saying that you're unlocking the door. After unlocking the main door, you guys then come back down here and enter into this area here. There's going to be a ton of enemies in here, so you got to try to find the evidence. I'll show you the locations I noticed these normally spawn at. It can be randomized, so definitely keep an eye out. And a lot of these dudes have shotguns. As you see, I almost got one hit there. So watch out for them, because they also hide behind corners, and they can instantly kill you before you're even around the corner. It's not really that fun of a time, but luckily it's not really too bad. Just make sure you have your snacks active. So one of the first locations I noticed where this evidence can spawn is right here on the table. Once you get close by to it, you'll see a little sign on the bottom of your map there. It looks like a camera sign to take a photo of it. The other location I noticed the evidence can spawn at is right here on this desk in this room.
Help me.
The other location I found the evidence to also spawn in is also in this back master bedroom over here, right on this ledge. All you got to do then is take a photo of it and send it to Amani. Then once she contacts you, you can proceed to finish up this mission. Next part of the mission requires you to leave the area by jumping on one of the boats there. What I recommend doing is taking out these helicopters, though. They're very easy to take down. You just headshot the enemies there, because they pretty much just stand there like they're a lost gnome or something like that, and that's pretty much it. I'm sure more will spawn, obviously, which they normally do, but then you guys gotta jump on one of these jet skis here and try to get away. Might be better to jump on the Lapidary Toro, because that boat is insanely fast, and probably better than one of these jet skis. Once you drive away from the yacht a little bit on one of the vehicles, you'll then pass the mission, and that will be done for part 2. Now that you have completed the nightclub mission and the marina mission after going to the yacht and taking the evidence, you then can complete the final part of the Nightlife Leak, which requires you to recover the copy of Dr. Dre's stolen music from the casino penthouse. Anyway, let's jump right into this mission. Once you spawn outside, all you have to do is head over to the casino garage. Once you spawn into the garage, and you head over to the elevator and head up to the penthouse floor. Once you all head into the penthouse here, obviously the music will be bumping in this place, which is pretty crazy. But all you gotta do is find the promoter, which is going to be over in the corner back here, pretty much playing the music. Once you all arrive at the promoter, it'll say grab the music equipment, and it will then prompt you into a little cutscene. After the cutscene, you then will have to pretty much fight your way out, and there's a ton of enemies. All you guys gotta do is take these guys out and then head out of the building and chase the promoter. The enemies really aren't too hard to take out here. They just require a little patience. Be a little careful because they do come out of rooms like that, and they're using some pretty crazy weapons. Once you guys take the enemies out there, then head out of this penthouse and go chase the promoter. Once you all arrive out of the penthouse, you'll then have to fight your way out in the hallways here. There's a bunch of enemies. Just take them out and then proceed to keep following the promoter. Then you arrive over to the elevator and head down. Once you arrive down the VIP area, there will be more enemies to take down over here. I definitely recommend to look out for the enemies with the shotguns, because they definitely can be a problem here. Once all the enemies are taken out, then you head over to where the backpack is, take it, and then get out of this building. Once you leave the music locker, then you guys will have to leave the actual garage there. Then you'll spawn outside, and you'll have to take the backpack back to the actual agency place. For this, I just recommend taking out the enemies right there that are in front by this truck. Jump in here, and then drive back to your agency building, which will complete this.